Episode 3. Get up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Fuck yeah. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. How exciting is this? Guys, keep it going for Brian Redband. And Pat Reagan, everybody. You just saw him.
Yeah.
Killing. I love how your songs tonight, like there was, it's amazing how the mistakes are the best part. Not many musicians take that path, and that's why we love your unorthodox style.
I've been doing it since I was
No mic.
little boy.
Fuck yeah.
I used to wear a cow suit. Perform with a dildo.
Do you know that microphone's not working?
Not on.
Oh, fuck. All right. Pat, your part's over now. The show started. Pat Reagan, everybody. Follow him on Twitter at Patty Reagan. Josh Martin, the runaround guy that's in charge of setting up sound and checking and seeing if things are proper before the show, is right here, everybody. This little hipster looks like an emoticon for allergies.
Baby. Yeah.
Is it good now, Pat?
Yeah. I'm
Can
on.
we hear you? Fuck yeah. A little something for you podcast listeners, the great Pat Reagan. Brian Redband,
What's up?
how's it going?
Good. We're going to be in Phoenix, Arizona this month.
Yeah.
September 17th.
So for you podcast listeners and you wacky periscopers and all that magic, if you live near Phoenix, buy tickets for those shows. How about that? Yeah, do that. And then also buy tickets for Toronto. I'll be there, JFL 42. I'm headlining shows. Some of them have already sold out, so you better buy tickets. And I'm doing Portland at the end of October. Creepy weekend, 23rd and 24th.
This Wednesday also, we're both on the Death Squad Secret Show here in the main room.
Yeah,
So that's going to
come
be
see us do stand-up
Yeah.
and fucking murder.
Jim Florentine, Ben Glebe. We have a bunch of comics on the show, so
Hell
this
yeah.
Wednesday.
I'm on it, too.
Tony, how was Chappelle's thing on Thursday?
It was amazing. It was incredible. I opened up for a guy named Dave Chappelle, everybody. Come on.
Nice.
Come on. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Which reminds me, I'm also performing in amphitheaters at Oddball. I'm on the Oddball Comedy Fest this year, so I'm doing amphitheaters.
Yeah.
October 4th and 5th, Atlanta and Tampa. Amphitheaters. You guys know what that's like. You can relate to me on that. Anyway, the great Ryan J. Ebelt, house artist, is right here, everybody. Right now, he's got a blank sheet of paper in front of him. What you're going to see is, by the end of the episode, he draws the episode. He draws the guests, a thematic type of wacky thing. Ryan J. Ebelt's amazing.
Check out his Instagram. He has all the past ones on
I'm
there.
waiting for him to just draw like a fruit bowl one episode. Just a still life painting.
Okay, who's got the duck sound effect? Who needs attention? Who's getting kicked out? Is that you, Dom? Oh, okay. You're the only one. You're the only one, you son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, no further ado. Let's get the show started. Your guests tonight, one of our favorites and one of our favorites, Dom Irrera and Willie Hunter, everybody. Yes. Hello. Sit here. Yeah, this is good. I like it like this.
Nice to be here at the Plugathon. I got to tell you,
Is your mic not on either? This is so
Hello?
good for a live show and a
Is this on?
podcast.
It's not working?
Is it working? Willie, is yours working?
I think it is.
All right,
So
I guess
anyway,
so.
I'll be in Fort Lauderdale at the Seminole Hard Rock next week, and then I'll be in Governor's. I'm fucking with you. I will.
We got to get our plugs in, or else.
Amphitheater. That's fucking horrible.
I know, right?
Never do comedy when you can see the sky.
That's true.
It's terrible. Anyway, how was Chappelle?
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Was he in a good mood?
He was great. He
Good.
was very creative and unorthodox. You ever work with Dave?
Well, in the cellar in New York,
Yeah.
not on a road gig.
Dom Irrera is here, everybody. And also the great Willie Hunter.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I have that same ringtone.
Dude,
And I thought it was my phone. I'm like, no, it's not me. And I'm standing right beside you. It's like, who is that? Who's doing this?
Fuck yeah. What are you guys trying to book an Aflac commercial
Yeah,
or
we were,
something?
yeah.
quacking around. I love it. What made you choose that
knew
as
it
your
was
phone
me.
ringer?
I don't know, but you knew it was me because what other one so retarded they couldn't turn it on? And I could hear it in my pocket. I gotta adopt a little Chinese girl to walk around with me.
What?
Now, every week, to let people know a little bit more about our guests, I always give Pat Reagan the opportunity to ask a question that he would like to ask the comedians.
Yeah.
So, Pat, what are you going to do this week?
All right, well, I got a question for Dom. What's your take on all the allegations against Martin Lawrence? I mean, 53 women.
Oh, wow.
Well, they raped him.
Boom. Nailed it.
That's it. That's all I got.
What's your
I gotta
question?
tell you, it's funny.
Yeah.
The first time Cosby raped me, I remember. I know it sounds funny, but you got to learn to breathe when you're getting raped. Breathe and make sure you stretch. It's always important to stretch. Thanks for asking.
What's your question for Willie?
He let you stretch before he knocked you out?
You know, because I couldn't come until he did the Fat Albert voice. Fucking took me right over. Is this on? Is this thing on?
Pat, what's your question for Willie?
Willie, what's going on with the Carmichael show? Is season 2 happening?
We don't know. But thank you everyone for the positive feedback for the show, man. It's
By the way, Willie Hunter, young Willie Hunter here, is the creator and writer
That's why I'm
of
wearing
an
shorts.
NBC comedy show, ladies and gentlemen. The
That's
Carmichael
awesome.
Show, every Wednesday at 9 p.m.
What a dream.
And just think, I was the Patriot.
It is so hard to get a creator credit. You got it.
Craig Robinson is terrific on that.
Yes, Craig Robinson plays Gerard Carmichael, and it's an awesome, awesome show.
Great show.
You guys have both been on the show before. You guys know what happens. Comedians come up, they do 60 seconds. We talk to them about anything. Maybe we just ask them questions, try to find out something else funny about them. Maybe we add on to their jokes. Maybe we just talk about what they look like. Anything can happen. Are you guys ready for this shit? Over 40 comedians signed up tonight for the opportunity, over 40, to be pulled out of a bucket. And when I say their name, they come up here and they do 60 seconds. Comedians, you know your time is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Aw,
nice.
it's adorable. That means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry. I think I did. The angry West Hollywood bear. There he is. Nobody wants to hear that noise, so don't run your time. Are you guys ready? Your first comedian tonight going on stage. Pat, how do you feel?
I feel good, man. I'm sweating. Sweating out all the toxins.
Why? What happened?
I just am living a filthy life right now.
Wow. Fuck yeah. And that was just your shitty questions from earlier for the guests.
Hey, man, I stand by that question.
They were well thought
That
out.
Martin
They
Lawrence
definitely were.
question, I think the audience, you know how you turn on the audience sometimes? Fuck you, audience. That Martin Lawrence question is funny. I mistook Martin Lawrence for Bill Cosby. I mean, 53 women? Jesus Christ.
You know, now that I think of it, it's hilarious. I have to think of it again.
When you hear the explanation, it's always better.
Yeah.
Your first comedian doing an uninterrupted 60 seconds this evening goes by the name of Mark Conley.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
You know
Mark
what that
missed
means.
his spot, so that means he gets. With what?
Does he get banned forever?
Yeah, he's banned from the club forever now. That's how.
Oh,
it
my
happens.
God.
It goes to- no, I'm kidding. That's not true. Okay, I pulled the name out of the bucket. Casey Moran.
Take your time.
All right, so apparently, Dr. Dre used to physically abuse his former girlfriends during his NWA days. And he hasn't denied it. Talk about beats by Dre, huh? Yeah, I'm coming out swinging. I'm swinging like Ray Rice in an elevator. You know, I've watched that video a bunch of times, and I realized that there's no audio. And my thought was, maybe there was elevator music. And I think the song that he performed, or that was going on during the incident, was LL Cool J's Mama Said Knock You Out. In which case, I'm not saying it's okay to punch a woman, but I am saying it's also not okay to say no to your mom. So I'm hooking up with a girl from a depression support group, and she said she's crazy in the head, crazy in bed. She's lying. She's actually lazy in bed, but she's still crazy in the head. But every time I'm doing it, I think to myself, how the fuck does Bill Cosby enjoy this? All right, that does it for me. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Hi, Casey. Welcome to the
How's it
show. Okay.
Terrible, I know. I'm sorry.
How long you been doing stand-up?
Less than a year. You know how long you've done it when you've counted how many spots you've done? Like,
How
you know
many
you've-
spots have you done?
Like 17.
17.
Whoa,
I'm awful.
17
I'm
in
really
a year?
bad. No, well, because I started and then I stopped, and now I'm starting to do it
When you
again.
say spots, do you mean did comedy?
Yeah. Yes, Dom.
The great Dom Irrera.
Delving deep. Well, at least you have material.
Right. No, it's true. Casey, did you notice that you left the mic stand in front of you and then moved back? And then
I
and then,
did. I was
and then,
super nervous.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
you know what else you forgot to do? Inhale. At some point during that, it was really interesting. Like you just kept running out of air.
It's important to breathe.
I don't know if you have like gills or something like that, but it wasn't through your nose or your mouth. I've never really quite seen anything like it before. What were you breathing out of?
I'm so out of shape. I had to run from there to there. It's terrible. I got nothing. I got no excuse on that. I'm
Why don't
sorry.
you talk? Why don't you talk about that?
I could have. I just wanted to go through the material I performed. Like in my head, I thought I was going to do a lot better than I did, and I honestly didn't think I was going to get called. So I don't know. I gave it my best.
You have your material kind of written out, don't you?
Yeah.
You need to get away from that because that was what was so obvious. That you were pretty much acting out your comedy
Yeah, it
instead
seemed
of
like
doing
you were
your
trying to
material.
remember what you talked about. Did you get a little stoned before this?
No, I don't smoke at all.
Really? Your eyes are always that way?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He didn't breathe,
Fuck yeah.
Tony. He didn't breathe at all.
Right, that's true. That's just oxygen deprivation right there. That's what happens when you get choked out. Your eyes get all red.
Have you ever
You guys
been-
know you creepy fucks. I know you do. It's a creepy audience. I can tell. A lot of fucking like murder documentary watchers in here. Everybody's seen the Jinx in this room. Anyway,
Yeah,
back
I mean,
to you.
one of the biggest things is I used to do that too. I used to have all my material, and I had like a story that I made out of all my material, and I would just repeat that story after, every mic. That's the biggest thing. You can tell when you do that, because it's like you're acting out. You're not really you're talking. You're not talking.
What do you
to
do
us
for
in
work?
front of-
I work in TV for a horse racing network.
That's good stuff.
It's your
right
biggest
there.
laugh all night.
I know, right? Great. I also work in radio too.
What's it like on the horse racing network? What do you do
I just
specifically
do
there?
production assistant work.
So what do you end up doing?
A lot of nothing. Today I had nothing really to do. I just log a bunch of races and get
Killed a
coffee
couple
or-
horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're on your way to being a comedian if you do a lot of nothing. That's us.
Yeah.
That's why we live the life.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of all you guys, so thank you so much
Thank you.
for letting me do this. This is
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'm the biggest act here, and then the other guys are. They're good. They're good.
How long you been working on a horse racing network?
About a year now. It's all right. It's whatever. I'm just trying to do more comedy as much as I can. I just live in Simi Valley, so I don't get a chance to really do it a whole lot.
Oh, Simi Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the cops.
Yikes. That's like the top of the GTA map.
Yeah.
Yikes. Always scary. I only fly helicopters over it.
Yeah.
I never actually get off my dirt bike.
Oh, steal a jet at that one place.
Do you have like any other type of material besides hitting women?
I do. The thing is I do more stories and it takes longer to get to the punchline,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to.
I love the segue when he said, "So I was fucking this girl after he did all this hitting
right.
women."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
that was
Well,
hilarious.
I just wanted to get 3 jokes that were about 20 seconds each, and I can get them all. And did I go over? I wasn't sure. I didn't
No.
hear the. Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, I just wasn't. I'm not used to
A
doing.
very
like 1 minute.
interesting thing, guys, for anybody who gets called up here is ever doing comedy of any kind, is you shouldn't rush the way that you talk based on the time of your set, or else people would just be doing their half hours on Johnny Carson, and it's like you can't just rush material to get more laughs. We have to be able to understand what you're saying. And you have to have punchlines, which is very important. I mean, Casey's not a good example. But, I'm talking about, all right, forget it. I
Casey
lost
had literal
everybody.
punchlines.
You just
Yeah.
need more stage time. 17 times
Yeah.
in 1 year is way too little. If you really want to be a comic, you need to at least do it 2-3 times a week at least. So either decide to do it or just continue to whatever, you know.
In other words, your setups are great. Your punchlines need work.
Okay, cool.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
Your punching also needs work. I noticed you said
Yeah.
you took a swing and it was like this weird like hook swing.
I've never
That was
been
great.
on
You said like, oh, I came out punching like Ray Rice. Like, no, you came out punching like someone with Down syndrome. Sorry, low blow. I know it's a low blow.
No, it's good. I
Like the
appreciate it.
elevator thing, when you said the music going to be on the elevator, I just expected something so hilarious, and it was kind of, I thought it was like factual. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
How far away is Simi Valley from here?
It's about half an hour from here
Ugh.
with no traffic.
A lot of cars.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Have you ever Googled Simi Valley, how it's like radioactive, like you shouldn't be living there, and all your kids are going to be like autistic with one nipple and shit like
I
that?
have not. I'll
Your
be
kids are
honest.
gonna punch even worse than
Yeah.
you.
There was actually a big like explosion there, and it was like you're not supposed to live there. It's like large amounts of
Are
nuclear
you sure
radio.
you didn't watch an episode of The Simpsons?
No.
It's like Rocketdyne or something like that. I think Rocketdyne.
Yeah,
It's called. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I did hear about it, but
Yeah.
I'm obviously still there, so I didn't really listen to it too much.
Casey, if you want to do comedy, keep going on stage more often. You're averaging like a spot and a half per month.
Right.
So get out there and do it.
Okay, cool.
Like
Thank
Casey.
you guys so much.
Casey Moran, everybody. Getting us kick-started with a little poetry. Sometimes it's good.
Yeah, Simi Valley was the site of the worst nuclear disaster in U.S. history in 1959. What? True. That's why if you live in Simi Valley, you have sets like that.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Brian,
Wow.
saucy.
Jeez, oh man. Well, I guess it does make sense. Nuclear disaster. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Heather Marnelli. Heather Marnley. Here she comes.
Guys, I'm sexually active. Surprise. The the worst thing about having sex in LA is that guys always want to tell you how freaky they are in bed. They want to prove that to you immediately. They're like, "Girl, I'm a freak. I'm going to turn you out. I'm a real freak." And then the first thing they bring up is choking. Like that's what they're like. You want to get choked? You want to choke me? No, I don't want to choke you. I don't want to get choked. Kids are like that's like a child's game too. Like the choking game, it's not really that freaky. Like real freaky things, like that's like a real mild thing in sexual adventure. Okay, because like in my personal experience, the freakiest thing I've ever seen in my circulation, okay, more than one guy, thank you, is a guy who lays on top of me, and he holds my eyes open really wide while we're doing it, and I'm like, what is happening? What is this? What did I do to deserve this? And that's a true freak. That's a true freak, guys.
Fuck yeah, Heather Marnelli. Am I saying that right?
Oh, it's Maruli.
Maruli.
No, it's my handwriting. Sorry.
Fuck yeah, I love your style. Great
Oh,
stuff.
thank you.
I especially love you as the band leader of Alabama Shakes.
Oh,
that's
It's
good.
amazing that you could do that and come up here and crush for a minute real quick.
she's very talented.
Yeah,
Thank you.
she is.
She relaxed the audience by smiling.
Yeah.
You know, like even if you're nervous, you're going back and forth. But I expected a punchline on the first choke thing.
Yeah,
you know,
you know what? I should have sat closer. I mean, I like.
You know, like right there was a hole for a joke. You said,
Mm-hmm.
"Do you like getting choked?" And you would go, "Can I finish my salad first?" Do you know what I mean? Like something.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I just haven't, like, the first part of the joke, like, I haven't really figured out, but, like, the last part
I like.
Like the setup, yeah.
Yeah.
You went right to the punchlines.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I've never really understood the choking thing either. I know, Pat, you're a really crazy one in bed.
You don't know that. You don't know that, Tony.
Oh, boy.
No, there's no way you're Mr. Missionary Position. Nobody brings 3 guitars to do a show like this and doesn't have extra moves in the bedroom.
Well, what do you? I mean, are you in a pee pee poo poo? Like,
Oh my God! Wow.
I'm not.
He goes straight for third base, I guess.
Lactation.
Yeah, the choking thing is
Oh, God.
crazy, man. I hate the choking thing. It's weird when
Yeah.
you know a friend likes it though. Like my friend Ari Shafir, he's into it. He'll just go up to girls and just start choking them before he even says hello. It's hilarious. But
That's called a felony.
Yeah.
but do you really have people always trying to choke you all the time?
Actually, yeah, yesterday that happened. So.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
White guys?
I have a male. I have
On the
some companions.
Sabbath.
White guys?
Yeah,
black
on the
guys?
Sabbath.
White
The
guys,
Lord's
black
Day.
guys?
Oh no, he's Latino.
I don't think black
yeah.
guys choke women.
Black
He
guys?
just punched the shit out of
Thank
him.
you. Don't give away all the
In the back of the head. No bruise, no bruise.
Jesus.
Consensual.
How long you been doing stand-up?
2 years.
Where you from?
I'm originally from New York. I grew up in Colorado.
How long have you been here?
A little over 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So you started stand-up in LA.
I started in LA.
What did you move to LA for?
Stand up and writing and all kinds of stuff. Anything artistic, like
What do
creative.
you do for work?
Oh, I work as a paralegal
Oh.
at a law firm. It's I don't like it. It's for money.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was for fucking the fun.
Yeah, that paralegal crazy Wolf of Wall Street life, right?
Yeah. Real crazy.
I absolutely love that you decided to wear the Laugh Factory curtain here tonight. Really showing that you're an all-around fan of comedy.
It's festive.
Like
It's a holiday.
Not a lot of people have the balls to wear the Laugh Factory curtain to the Comedy Store because they're rival clubs. She's showing. That's like wearing all red to a crit party. You know what I'm saying, white people?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Interesting. What else, Heather? What other things do you talk about other than being choked?
My crazy parents.
What nationality are you?
Deaf. Oh, I'm I'm Italian, Czechoslovakian, Puerto Rican, and Cuban.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I knew it. I told you.
You were right.
Yeah.
You're feisty, aren't you?
Some have said. Yeah.
How many holes have you put in somebody's wall before?
Oh no, I'm not really like a puncher of walls. I get really verbally violent with people. If I get really set off, but it takes me a lot.
Have you ever? You seem like you might be capable of, if you yell loud enough, breaking a wine glass. Is that possible?
I've
There's
heard.
there's something very powerful and like opera singer about you.
Most people say I'm pretty loud. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
You live in an apartment?
Yeah. Tony.
You're-
I live in an apartment.
Whoa! I just got Tony. Yeah. Ouch. That doesn't happen very often.
What kind of question was that, though? You live in an apartment?
I'm setting up for my next question there, Maestro.
Is it bottom floor, top floor? Is there a tree that I can look through the window?
You son of a bitch.
We gotta hear the next question.
I'm trying to get at something here. You're like,
Do something about
forget
Martin
it.
Are you
Lawrence.
ticklish?
Hey, if your neighbors ever, you son of a bitch. What are we talking? No ticklish references before 9. New rule.
No?
That's
Yes?
the
What am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate it. I
You
hate
do?
getting tickled. Yeah.
Really?
I hate it.
Super ticklish.
Yeah. Like I'll punch somebody in the face.
Oh, see?
I don't like it at all.
That
What's-
was tempting for you.
I have a question. What's the smallest guy you've ever had sex with?
Oh, you mean like height wise?
Height wise, weight wise?
I dated a guy who was 5'6" for like a year.
He's only 5'6".
Yeah.
He's only 5'6" for a year.
No.
Once in a while, I get one.
we dated for a year.
Wow, 5'6". So what
Yeah.
did you just like used him as a dildo, right?
No, it's like it's all the same when you're lying down. It's okay.
Oh wow.
It is. Like,
It's all the same when you're lying
Like,
down.
Like, I'm sure tall people in here have had sex with smaller people. It's like you're horizontal. It doesn't matter.
This is all shit you should be talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being sexually active and being,
No, I do talk a lot of about that.
Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
Of course.
Have you ever been with women? A woman?
No. I'm 99.99% straight. Like I have.
What's that 0.9? Is it
Yeah.
a finger?
I know. I may. No. I I made out with one of my girlfriends once,
Ah.
and it wasn't for me. Like, girls are so soft, and like I like, like stubble. Like, I like guys. I like men. Big fan.
But yeah. This lonely Indian guy in the front just going crazy. The only one to applaud at that moment. Go for it, buddy. Go get it.
You want to talk about soft? You got to see my cock.
Oh.
But tasty. But tasty.
Yeah. Soft serve.
Now, we were talking about you being loud earlier. Have you ever gotten a complaint from your neighbors at your apartment?
From loud
Yeah,
events?
anything.
No.
Really?
No. I really try not to stay home ever.
Yeah.
My
Your
place
apartment?
it's in a bad neighborhood.
It's in a Puerto Rican, Ukrainian,
No, it's
German,
it's not like that.
Czechoslovakian
It's
neighborhood.
mostly it's a Mexican
Italian.
neighborhood.
You don't have a pet.
I live
right?
alone. That's how I'm
Okay.
able to
Yeah.
afford to live alone. Is by living in a subpar neighborhood. Yeah.
I was going to see if you were going to say Mexican neighborhood again.
No. Well,
It's like, I live in a terrible, terrible neighborhood. They're
not
mad.
great.
Now they're mad. The cleaning crew showed up early tonight, and they're pissed.
I speak Spanish, so.
Right, Cuban and Puerto. Now, what's
Yeah.
the split there? Which? Your
My
dad is-
mom is half Cuban, half Puerto Rican. My dad is half Italian, half Czech.
Gordo, Chi-Chis.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have a younger sister, and then I have an older half brother. And his dad was full Irish.
Your mom is half Cuban,
Half Puerto Rican.
half
Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And she's only had 2 kids.
No, she's had 3. She's had 3.
Oh, okay.
Why do you got to be such a bitch?
Oh, John!
Kidding. She's sweet. It was a joke. I tried to interject a little comedy. You should try it sometime, Pat.
Pat getting burnt. Heather, I had so much fun with you. I love your charisma and your
Thank
style.
you.
Willie, anything else for Heather? You got the mic up. What's going on? What do you
No,
think?
I'm still thinking about the 5'6" guy.
Yeah.
And did he ever try to choke you?
Him? Oh, yeah.
Would you let your neck down for him? How did that happen?
No, it's
Right.
like it's really.
Yeah.
Wait, how
Did he,
tall are
did
you?
he do it with one of those extender arms where you
He jumped on her back.
No.
Right, yeah, just rear naked choke, just all out Roddy Piper, that shit.
No, Dexter bathtub. Let's do Dexter bathtub choke. Behind.
Oh, I
Yeah, for
talking about.
those of you that have seen that one episode of Dexter.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So was he dominant, submissive? Like
No,
who was?
he was very masculine. Dominant
Yeah?
guy.
Okay.
Yeah. This was like 3 years ago. I didn't care
What
about him
nationality
anymore.
was he?
Oh, like Irish and German, whatever.
Ew.
White guy.
It's like Irish and German. It wasn't Irish and German.
What's your favorite type of guy? Like, do you find yourself mostly dating white guys that are like 5'6"?
No, I just got out of a relationship with like a really narcissistic Latino guy
Whoa.
who just thought he was like the best person.
Right.
And he was like, no, not. He was like,
Oh, interesting.
What's his name?
Is he one of those Mexicans?
Was his name Jesus or?
No, it was
Angel?
actually, his name is Josue.
All right.
Oh, dude, I know Josue.
And with that, before
he's not
we
a
all get
comic.
murdered, there's no way a guy named, what is it again?
Josue.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Spanish
He's got an
version of-
AK-47, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Yeah. How many teardrop tattoos
No,
does
he
he
has
have?
0 tattoos. Yeah.
Josue is the name of my tattoo artist. No joke.
Okay.
He literally said no joke, and you laughed.
I mean,
Now I see why they want to choke you.
No choke. No choke. Heather Maruli, everybody. There she goes.
You got a couple of zingers in there, boy.
Follow her on Twitter at FixedAirHeather. FixedAir, A-I-R, Heather. All one word. And Casey Moran, by the way, the first comedian, is Casey Moran 1. M-O-R-A-N 1. Fuck yeah. It's like a real show in here. One more time for Heather Maruli, everybody. Pulled another name out of the bucket. This guy's name is Matthew Maloney.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got a lot of love to give, but no one to give it to for free. So I decided, if I'm going to die alone at the very least, I'm going to watch something else do the same. That's right. I've decided to get a pet. But what kind of pet? Well, I'm not going to get a dog because I don't need another reason to feel guilty about not going on walks. I'm afraid to get a cat because, tragically, feline addiction runs in my family. Seriously, like every time I visit relatives, fucking cats everywhere. And whenever one dies, 3 more grow in its place. Fish aren't pets, barely decorations. And I'm actually not allowed to get any type of bird or reptile because I don't now, nor have I ever worn a ponytail. So that just leaves me with one logical option. I've decided to get a scorpion. And I found this out recently. It's actually illegal to order scorpions through the mail. Thanks again, 9/11. So I had to drive 130 miles. And I got...
Just keep going. Was that the end of it? You had to drive 130 miles, then what?
Thanks, Tony.
It's got a scorpion, everybody. For those of you that lost place, right?
I was hoping to end with the 9/11 thing, and there is more to that joke. It's like a 10-minute piece, but...
Oh, okie dokie. And with that said, Matthew Maloney, everybody. Matthew,
He took your advice.
Yeah.
He said, don't worry about the time.
Yeah. Matthew, so nice to meet you.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Great. You have I mean, I really, really like you. I mean, you are by far the funniest giant 7-year-old I've ever seen perform stand-up in my entire life. Like, of all the people that should be holding a giant baby rattle, you are the best.
Matthew,
I really like you. I mean, you have real jokes. Like, I love the thing about the dog. And how long have you been on stand-up?
Still in my first year.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have great stage presence for being only in a year. Did you do something before that you were on stage?
yeah, he grew to be 6'9", 280 pounds.
Yeah, I would say that you're going to be huge.
Hey, man.
You're way off, but thank you. Jesus Christ.
That's what happens when you weigh 120 pounds like Pat.
Brian, I did a lot of theater in high school, and got a lot of comedic roles and stuff like that, and in college.
And dinner rolls.
What,
Yeah.
what did you play, and what are some of the parts you played in college? Some of the parts you played.
I don't know if you'd recognize. Oh, you know what?
Fiddler breaking through the roof.
I can watch that.
Jesus Christ. Tony, I'm fat. We can't all look like you, man.
I know. I love it. Yeah,
You can.
Lord knows you can handle it. Not only do you step on my line, but you crush me at the same time? Jesus, don't do both.
Dom, I played Benjamin Braddock's dad in the Graduate in high school, and I played Caliban in The Tempest. So those are 2 of the roles I played.
Well, you might recognize me from my portrayal of Rabbi in Fiddler on the Roof. Maybe this is pretty familiar. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us. What do you think?
I think you're good.
What the fuck? That was a lot like the Dexter chokeout right there. There's one podcast listener in South Korea right now like, that's a good one.
He's right. He's right. They can't both be right.
No, I think you are funny because you saw him how he came to the stage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but you bend over and almost kill a couple people and showed us your ass crack.
It was amazing. You did get up. You are the first butt crack I've ever seen on the show. Oh, the horse of truth. You saw that too? Yeah, he got up out of that chair there. And, sometimes even comedians can get plumber's crack. And it was very impressive. me, Willie, and Dom both noticed it. We couldn't believe it. That's what it takes to really.
No, that's my opening. That's the ask.
I love it. It really is.
Get you prepared.
Do you go out on a lot of auditions here now?
No, I'm not. I'm not doing auditions to be like a Hollywood actor. But yeah,
Are 5'6" girls always trying to choke you?
no one's trying to choke me.
Okay.
Do you know that other girl? You should grab that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She's probably still
take her
here.
back to your crib and fucking rattle that shit.
How many times a week you get up like a week?
I don't get on stage that often, but I go to open mics to try to get up. I do 4 open mics a week.
We have to get you an audition for Orange is the New Black, like as fast as we possibly can.
I'll take it. I'll be there.
Fuck yeah. Matthew, I really, really like your style. How long you been doing it again? Less than a year,
Less
but
than
a year.
all in LA?
Let's see. Mostly in LA, a little bit in the Palm Desert area where I'm from, and I do a lot of stuff in Pasadena. I guess that's LA, but the Ice House, I do the Ice House a lot.
So you live out in the desert.
Yeah.
How does that affect you?
It's hotter than most places, but I like it. It's fine.
It's a weird place. A lot of weirdos, right?
No, not by your standard.
No.
Oh, you just got burnt by your high school social studies teacher. Matthew, I love your style. Anything else from any parting words from Matthew Maloney?
Continue, man. You're funny. Just continue.
All right, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
just get on more. That's all.
Yeah.
Get on 5 times a week.
Yeah.
I try. Thank you very much.
That theater background really shows you're fun to watch. Matthew Maloney, everybody. There he goes. He's on Twitter at Matthew E. Maloney. Yeah.
I'd like to see that side of you.
Fuck yeah. Guys, how exciting. Oh, I love this. I always love one-name people. You never know what you're going to get.
Like Plato or Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
This
Socrates.
This one is R-A-A-B. So I'm going to guess it's Rob.
Yes, my name is Rab. Not like a rabbi. A lot of people think that. But I am like a third Jew. I'm like the J of Jew. I'm not the U of Jew. All right. Most Jewish thing about me is my nose, my beard, and how I won't pay for a Spotify account. So, fuck, 99 cents for 3 months. Fuck it, I'll still shuffle. I don't care. I'm the product of 5 dudes. I have my mom and 5 dads growing up. Not all at the same time either, though. My mom's not like a Mormon hoe with a starting lineup already. But they lasted about 4 years apiece growing up. They're kind of like presidents that don't get reelected. So she's actually ending her 5th marriage right now. Well, she's not. He is. Well, he's not. Cancer is. So, but it's cool because she can get back to the one true hobby she's been longing to do, and that's getting remarried. But if she goes for that 6th ring, guys, she'll have as many rings as Michael Jordan, and that's the champion of fucking marriage and divorcing.
Wow. Gave the surfer salute as the cat came in, knowing exactly that it was a minute.
He tossed down the gauntlet like, follow that, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like he would drop the mic if he wasn't afraid it would break and he'd be charged for it. How's it going, Rab?
It's going good.
I like your style, man. You used to work at the Pink Dot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you still work there?
No.
I love how you say that. Like,
No.
no fucking way I'd ever.
Not for that fucking Persian Jew, no.
Wow.
I'm sorry. He's a fucker.
Wow. One in the pink, 2 in the stink. I mean, my God, there's some real anger down there at that corner, huh?
I think you left out bastard. You can't say Persian Jew without bastard.
Bastard Persian Jew.
Yeah.
Can I hear you do that?
The bastard Persian Jew?
No,
No,
fuck, you turned
no,
around.
the bastard's got to be at the end.
Oh, the Persian Jew bastard.
There you go. You're on your way to show business, pal. Nothing like alienating the Jews in Hollywood.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How's stand-up been going? What's it been, like a couple years you've been doing it?
Just over 2, yeah.
Yeah. How's it going for you?
It's been good. The daily job prevents me from doing it some nights, but try and get out as much as possible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Starting to get some shows here and there now. I don't do the networking thing really.
You don't.
No.
What do you mean? You don't talk to people?
I don't suck dick to get headed. That's like all it is. It's like I don't suck dick to
Were
get
you,
ahead.
were you implying that we do?
No.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds
Maybe.
like.
Do you really think that's what's happening? Is like this crazy Illuminati dick sucking thing?
It's some
like-
kind of.
And like the people at the top, like Louis, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, they're just glurping it all down.
No, there's a difference between them and then the people that are working here. Some of them.
Whoa! Wait, are you
Bitter before
Holy
he's
damn.
He's bitter before he's done anything.
Wait, I'm guessing you're one of the guys that in the last 2 weeks showcased to be an employee here. Am I correct? Is that some of that?
No.
Do you want to work here?
No.
So then why are you hating on the employees of the comedy? Or are you talking about
It's
the
just some
show?
it's just some power, like head power shit, like these people have. I feel like.
Is someone treating you bad here?
I kind of get like a little.
You want to call them out right now?
Yeah.
Come
it's
on,
all
let's
good.
do it.
It's all.
They
come
want
on.
it.
You guys
they don't
want it.
care.
It's all good.
Horse of truth. Come on, you have to do it. Who are you upset with?
I'm not gonna put any names out there. I'm not gonna put no names out there.
Come on.
Nobody listens to this anyway. Don't worry.
Come on. You're you know.
It's cool.
Like somebody fucked.
Because it's not really bothering me. It's just like.
Oh
It's
no, it
just-
is bothering me.
Yeah, it is.
Super bothering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not really bothering me.
You don't want to throw anybody
Somebody
under the
fuck you
bus.
over?
Nah, yeah, it's cool.
Why?
Even though you look like a guy that would throw somebody under the bus. Like literally.
I look like I'd bomb him and then throw him under the bus.
You look like somebody like when's Jackass 4 coming out? You know what I mean? You look like Ryan Dunn got reincarnated and glued pubes to his face.
I get a lot of that, so it's fine.
Fuck yeah. What do you do for fun now?
This.
That's it.
Where do you mostly go up? Like, what's your home club if it's not this place? I love trying to get up in the improv here. I don't know, man. Just bounce around to the open mics, really. You have really good jokes, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's a shame that you hate somebody at the comedy store because
Yeah,
we
you
could
know-
work this shit out and
Yeah.
you could be
We
happy.
were going to get you in before you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
just a
darn.
big opening.
But Rab, it's not. I think that you're like going the wrong way, thinking that 2 years in that you're gonna get traction and like to be
No, yeah,
better. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it takes fucking years.
No,
and
I know, I
years
know.
of just being out every single night.
It's the different cliques. It's very high school clicky, and I feel
Yeah.
like they don't think I'm funny, so it's like don't get these shows, and I don't.
Oh, you just can't find a click.
Yeah, I'm my own clique.
Oh, this is becoming
I'm a
very
little-
sad.
I love
now.
it. By the way, it's the second time that the Alone Indian guy clapped. I just caught you again, you, motherfucker. And by guy's defending everything lonely tonight. It's like the most beautiful thing. It's fucking perfect.
You know, the Comedy Store is very high school clicky, and
Yeah.
it's just because all of us hang out here every single
I don't-
night. You know,
by
so if
the
you come
way-
here once a week, it is going to be like high school. Like,
Yeah.
who's this guy? Is he going to kill us? Is he a comic? Does he have a knife on him? Like, we have no idea who. You know, So the only thing I could say is if you think that, it's because it is. It really is a group of friends that hang out every single
And
day.
you're gonna get that anywhere.
Anywhere.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a big overhyped thing that the Comedy Store's clicky because all it is a shit ton of comedians all thrown together in one crazy funhouse. So naturally, certain people are gonna hang out, and people that are improv people and people that are alt people, they're just as clicky as anybody here.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
No,
So
I
you're gonna
understand.
find groups of friends in any profession that you do. It's not labeling it in your
I'm trying
head
to
as
fig-
clicky.
I'm trying to make it like high school,
But-
where I just fit into everybody, but like it doesn't.
What you might not know is there's people like, Gerard Carmichael who get along with every clique, like
Yeah.
all the way through, and every clique high fives them as he goes by, and that's attainable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then everyone else, every other comedian, enters a place and is like, "Fuck, everybody hates me." That's how I felt. That's how I feel all the time.
Yeah.
You were
You're becoming extremely sad. Sad comedian.
wow. You
I don't
guys-
feel like
It's a
everybody
mind
hates
fuck,
me.
man.
Looks like you two are gonna have to go see Mumford and Sons after this together and fucking man it out.
This shit is a mind fuck.
I know our friend right here will join you guys. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, Clappy Mick, what the fuck?
Clappy McClapperson.
I just
Feedback, more feedback. I like.
Yeah, we are
talking about
giving you
this clip.
feedback. The standout thing about your, I mean, the jokes are fine. You have a great look. Blah 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 blah. I mean, the feedback's great, but the fact that you have issues at a place like this, you know, and that's what you're talking about, and that sucking dick thing. That's just like that's cliche for people like us that have been doing it a longer time. To hear from somebody that's been doing it less than 3 years and doesn't realize yet that it's not dick sucking and it's not kissing ass. It's you have to make friends.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Can we
also
change
you have
that?
to be so good they can't deny you. Instead, like channel that anger into humor.
Yeah.
Channel all that because we all have fucking rage in us.
Try to make those clicks that you don't think like you laugh at you, and then
You go
you
on
win.
stage, you're so fucking good, nobody can deny it. You know.
Yeah.
And shave
I
your
respect-
beard. There he goes, everybody. Rad, everybody. That's how quick it happens. The Muslims like that joke in the middle of the room. Thank you for laughing. Pro beards.
And this
Know what
episode's
I'm
had a lot of
saying anymore.
everything, right?
I'll never forget when I started sucking cock at the comedy.
Yeah.
40, 50 cocks a day.
Really?
It was rough back then, kids. There was no AIDS. I used to spit it back in their face.
You spit the jizz back in their face?
Will you let the fucking joke go? let me do my minute, then you can ask me.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. It's Amory Lee.
Oh shit!
Wow, no, we lost a good one. I had faith in this one.
You know what that means?
Are you
Pat?
sure you're not in the room and you're just gotten shy? Amory Lee? I feel like she's in this room. She must be taking a shit. Guys, your next comedian.
Wait, you didn't do the sound effects, and she got banned.
She got blacklisted. Make a noise.
Dun 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 dun
I think we
dun.
should lose that tradition. I think they just get moved on. Oh. Iffy Nawataway.
Sorry.
Nice opening.
Okay, so growing up, my dad always used to dress me up. Like, no matter where we were going, I'd always get dressed up. So, like, if it was a birthday party, I was in a suit. If it was a dinner party, I was in a suit. Slumber party, I was in a suit. But I grew up in Compton, California, the hood, so it just always looked like I had a court date. So it was like, who is this thug-ass baby? Who's this going everywhere? It was me. I was the thug baby. You know, racism's real big right now, you know. Raise your hand if you're racist. Shout out to you. But everything has a silver lining. Everything has a bright side, and I kind of figured it out. See, racism isn't that bad. See, because racism creates racists, and then racists become racist dads. And racist dads have daughters who want to fuck black dudes. So when you really look at it, it's not that bad. Man, that wasn't a minute, guys. Let's just wrap it up.
That's perfect. 55 seconds of Iffy Nawataway. Am I saying that right? Nawataway?
It's like
yeah.
the N is silent.
This is your second time on the show, right?
Yeah.
We've met you before. The luck of the bucket brings you back. Another funny minute. Last time was fun too, right?
Yeah, it was a good.
You are the buffest nerd I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like you just fucking lift weights and steal glasses from your grandma and wear them. It's incredible. You are ripped. Like some chick broke your heart and you just won't stop, or dude broke your heart and you just will not stop lifting weights. It's
Yeah, it was
incredible.
like the ad in the back of the comic where I was the nerd at the beach, got the sand kicked on me, and then I ordered the stuff, and it worked.
Fuck yeah. I love it. Where are you from?
L.A. native.
Wow.
From Compton.
Compton, California, straight out of Compton.
You got a booty like.
I don't know if it's really straight out of Compton on this one.
So did you see?
Really?
Other
Okay.
kids were in gangs. He's taking piano lessons. you know what you got more than anything? Likability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that likability, you can't buy that. You look like a guy that we want to hang with. You know, and that's a very cool thing in comedy. You can't. It's just part of you. So keep that going, and then write some funny shit. Is this on?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm used to bigger laughs.
You got a booty like J-Lo and glasses like Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Oh man.
Oh.
what-
Oh, wow. There's the half-court shot that Pat shoots once an episode.
Time was running out.
Every once in a while, Pat's like that ball boy that gets stuck on the court when the team comes back down and gets like run over. But sometimes he makes those deep three-pointers. Iffy, that's such a cool name. Is that your real name?
Yeah, it's short for Iffy Shikude.
Wow. Your parents hate you. Oh, you know what that noise means? That's blackest black eye of the night sound. So what's your full name? Do you have a middle name in the middle of that?
Yeah,
Holy
Ijeoma.
shit. Okay, can you say the whole thing?
Yeah, Iffy Shikude Ijeoma Mwadiwe.
Wow.
Wow. Almost took up an entire 60 seconds just on the name. We almost heard the sound of a kitty there. Iffy, what do you do for work?
Right now I get paid to play video games.
Nice.
I'm a host. Nerd. Yeah, I'm a host for Geek and Sundry on Twitch.tv. So you guys like watching people play video games? Get up on that.
What are you playing right now?
Right now we're playing Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain.
That's pretty
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Long ass
yeah.
cutscenes.
Do you watch that Red Band? People
I watch it all the time. Like, to me, Twitch is my new falling to sleep. Like, I'll just put on some video game. I don't even give a shit and just listen to somebody play video games and fall asleep.
And you just, like, shoot and kill people all around the world.
Yeah.
So that's your outlet for the natural, Compton side of things,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's where, most people were actually doing it, and then GTA came out, and I was, like, playing it. I was like, oh, guys, I'll just do it from the inside.
You know,
Right.
Tony, that comment was a little bit iffy. In
Oh,
my opinion.
wow, there he goes. Now he's just throwing beach balls, everybody. Throwing beach balls on a basketball court. Stop the game! You're like a streaker. You're like a fully clothed
Dude,
streaker.
I've been getting naked on Eric Andre's show. Watch out for it, baby.
You know what that whistle means. Pat's gone over his word limit for the night, everybody. This is the part where we put a red ball gag in Pat's mouth, and he's only allowed to speak through his guitar from this point on. No. Iffy. So, I just love saying
I
your
love
name.
that name.
Yeah.
It's great. Iffy.
What do you like to do for fun other than play video games?
Comedy. That's, since I
Coming?
comedy and
All right,
comedy. You
all
know,
right.
we all masturbate before we write, right?
Right.
Yeah. So then, but since I do improv, sketch, and stand up, lots of comedy to keep me busy.
You're so likable. Again, another guy. Are you getting auditions or anything? You have.
Yeah, I was in Comedy Bang Bang and Key and Peele.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be great. It's done. You already-
I love the idea. The height of laziness is to watch somebody play video games.
Yeah, it really is
Yeah.
How
incredible.
lazier can you get?
That's it.
Tom, I'm right with you, man. I don't know what this fucking world is coming to.
It's
You're over
true.
your limit, pal.
Iffy, anything else? Willie, you got anything for Iffy? Willie, I think Willie at one point whispered in my ear during your set that he's going to cast you in the Carmichael show. So no pressure, Willie, but anything you want to say to Iffy?
He could play Lil Rel stand-in. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, you could be.
You seem like you had very good parents. Did you? Were they together the whole time during?
Nope, not at all.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad got remarried. He's from Nigeria. My mom didn't. She's from Louisiana. And two presents for Christmas. That's the way I always look at the bright side. Two
Yeah.
parents.
Was the new mom lighter skin?
Yeah, it was
Like Fresh Prince.
Yep. I was like, oh man.
So you woke up one day and was like, I got a light skinned mom now. That's all I had to say.
That's why he writes on the Carmichael show right there. Look out for a Fresh Prince reference coming next week on NBC.
I think it's so cool that you look at it that way, so positively. The two Christmas presents, as opposed to the fact that two people didn't love you enough to stay together. Just another angle.
Oh, it's the best.
I've been getting these emails from your dad.
Oh yeah. I'll never be able to have a rich uncle wanting to send me money. It's always going to spam.
I think that's what I said last time he was on the show.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Pat,
Way to go. And fat
Oh,
Jew. Fat Jew.
ran out-
dude, I fucking own the Fat Jew shit. You can find me on Twitter. My name is Fat Jew on Twitter.
But it's not really Fat Jew. It's at Patty Reagan.
Yeah, but my name is Fat Jew.
Right.
I was gonna change it to Doc McStuffins. It's on Disney XD. It's an animated show.
All right, maybe if we just cut the mic wire, maybe, I don't know. We'll figure something. Oh, jeez.
Come on, man! You kidding me? Jesus! I almost went under this table. I was so close to being under this table.
Wow.
I was gonna flip the table over.
You really sat on it tonight, Brian.
Oh my God!
I forgot that's even part of the show.
Oh man!
Got me. I actually jumped at Dom jumping. I'm like, what the fuck is Dom jumping? We've seen so many great comedians have the shit scared out of them by that sound effect over the last few months. It's really impressive. Iffy, I noticed you didn't even flinch at that gunshot. Is that from being from Compton?
Yeah, I did get a flashback. I was like, protocol, hide the colors and get on one knee.
Right. Yeah.
You got to pray subservient to a gang. I chose Bloods this time.
Have you ever run into? Are you still in Compton?
No, I'm in Koreatown now. So
Yeah.
Out the hood into another hood.
Yep. Living on up.
Yeah.
You went from crib to hip.
Yeah. It was.
I feel like you went from. I feel like that's a lateral move. Yep. Koreatown's like.
Yeah, I could just tell that guy behind you that said "yep" has no fucking idea what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Koreatown's
Tell
where.
by the way he said it.
Koreatown's where people who move to LA, they either end up in Koreatown or Hollywood.
How long
Two
have you lived in LA?
shit
Guy with the
neighborhoods.
hat. Yeah. 27 years. Oh, okay, fuck it. Back to the show, everybody. Back to the show. Hey, settle down. You don't have a microphone, sir. Thank you. Somebody tell that second base umpire to keep it quiet over there. Son of a bitch. Questions are over. Iffy, I had so much fun with you. Nice to meet you. Iffy Nawataway.
Good job.
Follow him on Twitter at Iffy's Not Funny. IFYS Not Funny. IFYS Not Funny. All one word. I could totally tell, like, that's one of those guys that, like, is going to be a star. It's incredible. Josh, I'll take a drink, too. Yep. Anyway.
Josh, one more for me, too. I worked frickin' 13 hours today.
Wow. Oops. Whoa, somebody's about to drop. What were you doing for 13 hours?
Working on Eric Andre's show. I was Peppercorn Bing Bong. I got in a horse costume. I fucking danced around.
I remember when the show used to be over here. You would say an occasional.
Hey,
thing.
sorry, get a less compelling personality in this chair.
He really is.
What's happening?
He's a one-man band.
I'm power hungry.
The last couple weeks, his confidence has grown through the roof. 13-hour day today. Eric Andre's show. Getting naked. Fuck yeah.
Baby.
That's when you know it's all
Are
happening.
you a little fuck boy on that show? What are you? They make you dress up naked in horse outfits and stuff?
No, I was
look at your butt and stuff?
I've been featured on the show like the whole time. I've been
Naked
doing
a lot,
shit,
right?
And I get naked. They have a bit called Naked Pat where I get oiled up while they're doing an interview. I get in the guest island and I go and take their lunch order naked.
Can you always do me a favor on this show?
Yeah.
Stay clothed.
Yeah.
I'm begging you.
Yeah.
No
Look at
problem.
the oiled up white guy that they all get to look at your butthole and stuff.
Now, Adult Swim, they have to censor that out, right?
Yeah, they censor that, but like Eric does shit like he'll like hop on a desk and like try to take a shit. He drank his own pee 2 days ago.
Wow.
They're gonna have to censor that. I'll tell you that.
They are?
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Why?
Yeah, Tony, they're gonna have to
Why?
censor Eric drinking his own pee.
Fear Factor NBC had women drinking horse cum. Google it.
Wait a minute.
Hey, are we on Kill Tony? What's going on?
Your word.
Dom, you've seen that. Did you ever see the Fear Factor where the girls drank the horse cum?
No, I can't watch that eating eyeball shit. I love Joe, but I couldn't watch it.
Right.
Fucked up. That's why they canceled Fear Factor that episode, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. They said nay, huh?
What
Yeah.
kind of
Guys.
That's called a punchline.
Let's keep the show moving. Your next comedian, Yadoy Travis.
Yeah!
Wow. Clearly a crowd favorite.
Hey everybody.
Little fact about me. A couple weeks ago, I had a panic attack. Thought about killing myself. I was on a rooftop by a pool. Thought about jumping right off. And then I thought about it. I realized I could never kill myself because I know all my moves, you know? Be a real even fight is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, block, get out of here with that weak shit, you know? Trained in the same gym. I'm the same dude. What the fuck are you doing? I stay up late at night watching tapes of myself trying to find holes in my defense, and I can never do it, you know? I just never do it. I'm sort of done with white people thinking that the weirdest shit makes them not racist. I met a girl a while ago who was in a class on Southern Lit that I was in, and she was from Portland or something like that. She said the words with her own mouth. She goes, I can't be racist. I've never even seen a black person. What? It's not about opportunity, man. It's not like I can't be racist. I haven't had a chance to prove myself. You know? Thank you.
Fuck yeah. That's fun. Where are you from, you doy? Atlanta. How long are you in town for?
I moved here a year ago.
Talking to the mic.
Sorry.
Oh, you've been here a year?
Yeah.
Nice. How long did you do stand-up in Atlanta?
2 years and then a year here.
Punchline?
Sorry?
Punchline Atlanta?
Oh, I don't like the punchline.
So you're a Republican, right?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
You ever do Keys Night?
Keys Night? Or is
When I
Van
heard
Nuys?
about a room in Atlanta where you go up and if the audience doesn't like you, they shake keys
Oh,
at
that's
you.
it. Uptown. I would do the Thursday mic, but that was on Sundays.
So never Keys
You
Night.
ever do the Laughing Skull?
Yeah. Yeah, I featured there
doing
last
that in
time I was
November.
there.
Me too.
Oh, yeah?
I'm doing that in November.
Actually, my friend...
Want to meet in the middle of the week?
My friend Austin Dom actually, I think, hosted for you when you were at the Improv.
In Austin?
Yeah, it was a couple years ago. I think.
I've only
Austin
done the
Chardat.
festival there. I never did the.
I think you were headlining. Maybe.
No, your friend Austin.
Oh, my friend.
My
Austin.
fr-
His friend
friend
Austin, not Austin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Willie, can you be the light-skinned middleman in this conversation?
I'm from Alabama, so yeah.
You know,
It's like the picture like Cro-Magnon man standing
that's
up,
what we would call the
and then but then
evolutionary
from
chart.
skin tone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But-
you know what I'm saying.
All right, I was gonna have to.
You know what I'm saying, Willie.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Alright.
before and after for skin bleach as we go from left to right.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is that? What,
We just talked about
no,
this.
that's not where that sound effect would play, Brian.
I was gonna say more like Thriller 2.
I think you have.
Was that?
I think you have that completely confused with a
Um,
good moment of a show.
So you've only been out here for a year. The culture's different, right? Do you know anyone out here, or you just came out here by yourself?
Oh, I was all alone.
Wow.
You know? Yeah.
you got a
Still surviving.
girlfriend? Bullshit. I call bullshit. You got a girlfriend. I met her.
Whoa!
I didn't
Whoa,
when
wait
I
a
moved
minute.
here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Where'd you meet her at?
Just threw him under the back of the
Panera
bus.
Bread?
Yeah.
2 people. Okay,
Oh, that's
good.
great.
What happened here?
No,
What
it was great.
What happened, audience? Is everybody okay? Something get weird?
It's me.
Austin.
The
Who?
fuck happened?
Your friend's name was Austin, or it was in Austin, Texas? You gotta get to the bottom of this.
It was Austin in Austin, Texas.
Oh, no.
it was, his name's Austin Chardat.
How long have you had a girlfriend for?
8 months
Wow, so you met her out here.
in college. I went back for Christmas and then we
What college?
Emory University.
And then you met her there, and you brought her to LA?
Very briefly. She's now in Scotland for a year.
Whoa.
Damn, that's smart.
Oh yeah.
How's it smart, Willie?
Yeah, Willie.
They can. You know, guys, I don't know if we have enough time for me to get into this. Well, you know, his new relationship is going to get rocky. She's going to be mad at you because you're spending a lot of time with stand-up. So she thought, you know, I'm going to go to Scotland and just see some things. And then you're like, cool.
She's getting her master's. Yeah.
See,
A
she's
couple
working
things.
over there.
Yeah.
What's she getting it in?
Neuroscience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Little
Smarter
smarty
than me.
pants.
Smarter than me.
Holy shit.
It's fucking.
What'd you major in?
What?
What did you major in?
Psychology. So neuroscience for lazy people.
Fuck yeah.
What are you doing Friday? I'd like to have you on the Death Squad show at the Ice House.
Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I'm not busy at all. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Make
There
sure
you
get-
go.
How many dicks did you suck to get that?
11.
Rab learned something here tonight. It's all about sucking those dicks.
Oh, yeah.
Takes 11 dicks down the gullet to get a spot at the Ice House on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yadoy, so fun. Another person, I mean, I feel like we've seen a lot tonight, like tons of likability.
Likeable people.
It's incredible.
Because, like, I think back to a couple weeks back, and we had some real fucking shitheads on this show,
man.
Tony.
I was here last week. I was just trying not to be another John Johnson or whatever that dude's name.
Oh, you know,
No.
he's not a bad guy.
I believe it, but
He killed himself after that episode, actually. John Johnson did. It was rough.
So, Pat, how long have you been hosting the show? Take your power, I'm telling you, Tony.
So there you go. I almost called you Iffy Nawadaway. It's Yadoy Travis, everybody. There he goes.
thank you.
So nice to meet you, Yadoy.
Thank you.
He's on Twitter at Professor Doy. Professor Doy. D-O-Y-E. Doye. Okay, sure. You don't have to be an uppity asshole about it.
Jesus
Jeez.
Christ, dude.
Just because your girlfriend went to Scotland, you don't have to act French.
I have nothing.
But you do have a spot at the Ice House on Friday.
Yeah.
However, turns out exchange rate, 2 more dicks you have to suck after tonight.
Hey, I'm good.
Okay, let's keep bumping on. Well, maybe we should.
No, we should do one more.
No, we
Yeah.
can't. No.
Yeah.
If we can,
It's already pulled, Tony.
If we have okay, we have to do an extra short one with Logan Gunselman.
Hello. Okay, I have a question. Do you guys think that this would be a good slogan for Coinstar? You guys know what Coinstar is? Yeah. Do you think it'd be good if it was Coinstar, be poor loudly? Maybe. Cool. I'm pretty poor. Is that relatable for any of you? No, is that okay? Can I ask, ladies, is this relatable? Ladies, are you ever, ladies, you ever really vibing with a guy and he goes to charge his phone and he's having like a really hard time plugging his charger into his phone and you realize that you don't want to fuck him anymore? Does that happen? I don't want to go over because you said short. I'll stop.
Sure, okay. I mean, by the way, that's the epitome of like what I was talking about when I tell people to take their time, you know? You're so fun to listen to.
Thank you.
Awesome. Easy listening.
Great jokes.
Yeah, so fun.
Thanks.
I just want to give a special shout out. We have one of my favorite people from the hit show on NBC, Undateable, going back for season 2. It's Rick Glassman is here, everybody. NBC,
Rick Glassman.
Undateable, NBC Carmichael show.
I used to love him.
I'd like to give a shout out to the NBC Peacock sitting in the back left corner over there. We have the whole family. I always find the Peacock jokes to be funnier than everybody else. I always try to squeeze them in. Rick, how's it going over there?
Good. Season 3.
Season 3. I had a
yes.
feeling when I was saying it. I knew something
it's
was
all
wrong.
live.
Of True Detective?
Yeah, the
Of
third.
True Detective, season 3?
No, undateable. but season 3, the whole thing's live. That like you said,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, can you tell us about Crystalia and what's he like? And well, you know, Brent, Moran, the guys that are really talented. Who tells me?
Brent I've been friends with for a long time. He's super funny. Chris, you know, he's...
Stop it! I love you so much. Never mind.
Rick Glassman is here, everybody. One of the best.
How much? How long have you been doing comedy?
2 years.
2 years. And how long would you say you have a set? Like what's your
How
main?
much? I could do like 20.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to see you at the Ice House Friday.
Spots.
Double.
Thank you.
Double Ice House spots all at once. I
Yeah.
can feel the anger in the back of the room of comedians that were on before these two, and the ones especially that never got picked out of the bucket at all.
Yeah.
I mean, just furious, lovely anger. I actually feed off of it. Anyway, Logan, that's so interesting. I feel like you're one of the people that I've seen around here a lot for a couple years, but I've never seen on stage. So it's always a different, like, interesting thing. I feel like I normally see people before everybody else does. Where with you, I feel like I've seen you hanging out here a lot. I feel like you've been going hard for 2 years, right? Like lots of spots.
Yeah, I've been trying to. So I feel like I have made eye contact with you, like, awkwardly, and then been like, oh, I can't talk. I'm going to keep walking because this is weird.
Did somebody just fall underwater over there? What was that noise? I didn't know that they added a shallow end to the belly room. Very interesting. The noises that come out of this room sometime. Yeah. Where'd that thing go? Oh, yeah.
Logan, I like the cut of your jib. I like the V of your neck. I like the waist of your pants. I like the strap of your sandals.
Wow.
Whoa.
Somebody's going to write a song about Logan eventually. You can find a word to rhyme with sandals. You're going to have it. So, Logan, what else do you do?
I have a day job. I work at an auction house. So that's...
Wow, are you the auctioneer?
No, I'm not. Everyone always asks that.
Right.
No, I just
Of course,
write.
I'm a hack. Thank you
No,
for
it's
pointing that out.
Well, someone had to tell you. No.
Logan, I'm sorry. We have to do an extra short thing with you, so that's your time. Logan Gunselman. See you at the Ice House Friday night. She's on Twitter at Dirty Guns. I don't know. I hope I'm not cutting you guys off with anything.
No, I've
Okay.
seen her perform before.
Cool.
She's very funny.
It's time to get to the part of the show where our two regulars go on. It's always my favorite part of the show. We have two people that write and perform a brand new minute every single week. And recently, we just switched out for two new regulars, and the other old two regulars now go up in the original room on this night and do a longer set. And now we have two new ones anyway.
15,
Said
15
that like
by
3
the way,
times.
is the answer. If you're wondering how many dicks they had to suck.
Yeah. 15. Which seems like a low number until you just know that 15 is the amount of dicks. Undisclosed how many times you have to suck those 15
Right.
dicks.
That's the important part. Don't you have a song about that?
No, dude, I write songs about my real life.
And without further ado, I'm going to bring up your first regular, doing a brand new 60 seconds. You know her from Kill Tony, everybody, as one of the newest regulars. Put your hands together for Melissa Esslinger, everyone. Here she is.
Hello. So it turns out that like people don't always mean what they say when they tell you things. I was house sitting recently, and she said I could wear anything that I wanted. I stopped at the underwear drawer. It's all right, but and I had her clothes laundered, and when I brought them back, she was like, "You really like to indulge in your crazy, don't you?" I'm like, "Well, you told me I could. All right." People tell me that like I should be just myself, and it's hard because you have to like know who that is to be able to do that. And when you don't really know who that is, then, you know, you get swayed around really easy, and all of a sudden you're, like, playing Dungeons and Dragons on a Labor Day Monday. I'm sorry, that's it.
Oh, my God. How dare you close with an apology. Melissa Esslinger, everybody. Writing a brand new minute every week is one of the hardest things in the world, and it takes a gigantic set of balls to even try it. What did you talk about?
I was trying about people not meaning what they say. They don't like people don't. People are fake.
I can immediately tell you that what happened there is we don't know what you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
You said underwear. What were you? What are you saying?
Oh,
that you
I
were trying
said
on
I
her
had
underwear.
house sat recently, and she said I could wear anything.
Wear any of her clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking you were talking about your clothes, and I was so confused. I didn't get the joke.
Oh.
You need to really explain that, because not many times you house sit and go, oh, you could wear any of my clothes, by the way. You don't have to like bring clothes. You can just go through my drawers. No one does
Well,
that.
that's girl stuff, clearly, Brian. I don't think guys are going to
Did you
say,
get
hey,
that,
you
though?
can wear any of my clothes.
Yeah, but did you get that? I didn't get that.
I sort of
No, I
thought
didn't.
that maybe that's what you were saying, but it definitely has to be more clear.
Okay.
And then what do you do if she did say you can try on any of my clothes and wear any of my clothes that you want? You went for the underwear.
No, I said don't worry. I stopped at the underwear. But that would be better.
Did this really happen? Did you try on clothes for somebody that you were house sitting for?
No.
Oh. Wait a second. I don't know if I believe
She
that.
said I could. I wore a few T-shirts.
Well, let's talk about
or
it.
a lot.
Yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
She said that I could,
Yes.
and apparently she was just being nice. She wasn't actually, because I ran out of clean clothes, and
Happens.
Did you at least wash her clothes?
yeah, I even had them professionally washed. I paid money that I don't have. Well, obviously. I would have saved money if I had just done my laundry, but
Were the panties real soiled?
I did not actually.
Great question.
I went commando instead of going for her underwear.
You went naked in her pants?
Wow, just lip to denim.
Whoa.
Oh.
I said shirts.
And what was the other thing? What did you talk about after the
We say
close?
push
being
to
yourself.
Jordash.
Push to Jordan. Okay, Pat, settle down over there. Melissa, what'd you talk about after the close?
Being yourself and not knowing. I'm still
Right.
figuring that out.
Right, that was more like just a real statement than a joke.
Mhm.
And what came after that?
The playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
When
Did
you
you
don't
play
know who you
Dungeons
are.
and Dragons?
Maybe, yeah, I did.
You have to be able to commit one way or another.
Yes, I did. That
Today?
I did.
Did you play
Yes.
that? Really?
It was 2 weeks in preparation too. Yeah.
Your Dungeons and Dragons hangout was planned for 2 weeks?
Yeah. I just kind of jumped on the bus, like, all right, cool.
The Dungeons and Dragons
So
bus?
people meet up-
Where does that go through?
I don't understand this. So random people meet up in a building and
It's kind of like playing poker, but you don't have sex with women.
Yeah, how many girls are at these things?
I'm the only one.
This is the stuff that you have to talk about, that you have to delve into. And, instead of doing 3 different jokes about 3 different things, talk about playing Dungeons and Dragons and talk about why you wanted to wear clothes and that you run out of laundry no matter how hard you try. And, you got to delve in and really break it down to find the meat. Because playing it on the surface isn't always going to be,
Right.
there.
So did like every single one of those guys give you their phone number or FTP address or anything like that?
It's a joke for you hackers in the audience. Melissa, we're going to roll on.
All
Thank
right,
you so
great,
much.
thank you.
Melissa Esslinger. Follow her on Twitter at Melissa Esslinger. We have one other regular. Your final comedian of the night is also one of the newest 2 regulars here, and she is 19 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Makovsky.
Thanks. When I was in the 3rd grade, I had a hernia, which is pretty crazy. I had to get surgery for my hernia, and it was in an uncomfortable area for a 3rd grader. It was like down here, and my mom was concerned. She was like, "Hey, doctor, is that scar going to be visible forever?" And the doctor was like, "Well, once your daughter gets pubes, no one's going to see the scar." Like, first of all, why is my doctor saying pubes like he's just the chillest dude ever? And second of all, why is he just assuming that I'm gonna go full bush? My pubes come in, I'm like, leave them, they're mine now. I don't know. I saw some people down the street and I was about to judge them for no reason, And then I stopped myself because I'm a good person. And I was like, Allie, don't judge them. You're better than that. And you're better than them. Those people were idiots. Thank you.
58 seconds of Allie Makovsky. You did it again.
I'm only 19 for like a couple hours.
Let's talk about
Really?
your
Oh, your birthday's coming up?
Your birthday's at midnight?
Well, let's get it on.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Just think, we'll be able to celebrate one more year of you not being allowed at this club that you're performing
I
in
know,
right
I'm
now.
about to start bringing like chairs to sit on the sidewalk. It's sad. It's
Sounds
okay.
like a plan.
yeah, I think you can do something with that.
Yeah.
Do you want to hang out later? Do something?
I'm busy.
Maybe a nice bath? What'd she say?
She said she's busy.
Oh. I'd just like to give you a bath.
No thanks. I prefer showers.
Whoa, I think she wants you to pee on her.
That's what I was thinking.
Not golden showers.
Allie, so fucking fun. Last week we called your mom. Hey, you know what? I want to ask you this. This is what, episode 3, 4 for you? Yeah.
I don't know.
4,
3,
5, something like that.
Mhm.
Are you still doing minutes that you've stockpiled, or are you starting to write
I
new
wrote
minutes?
I wrote 2 new jokes today that I was gonna do, and then I heard Dom was gonna be here, and I didn't want to like do something stupid, and so then I was like, let's just do a classic, and then try these.
And now
new-
look how good you did. He wants to give you a fucking bath.
But he doesn't want me to open for him, so.
I think
Gotta
we're looking-
love it.
yeah.
That's how you get the spots.
I do want you to open for me.
I'm not going to open anything. That's
No,
At the
not-
courtyard at the Marriott.
Why do you got to be such a pig? I'm talking about on the road.
okay.
Come with me on the road for a year or two.
Great.
A year or two.
A trip around the world.
I got your fake ID. We'll have fun. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm older than you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I swear
You
to
look
God.
awful.
Thank you. It's my skin. It's moist.
Guys, we did it. That's Allie
Thank
Makovsky.
you.
Follow her on Twitter, Allie Makovsky. Allie Makovsky. We did it again. Pat Reagan is Patty Reagan. Let's check in with Ryan J. Ebelt with tonight's super drawing that took place during this episode. Boom. Look at that. Magic. You see it. You know it. Oh, wow, that's me. Big one of me. That looks like you, Tom. It's so funny to see Tom's drawn face.
I forget how I look till I look into a mirror.
Dom just said that he forgets what he looks like until he looks at a mirror. I never forget what you look like, Dom. You're our favorite face on the show. We squoze you in one more time before Monday Night Football season. We lose Dom for half the year as an eligible guest, so I squoze him in three times in the past month.
Yeah. Bad game. Thanks, everybody. A great crowd.
The great Willie Hunter. Watch the Carmichael Show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. NBC. Watch Undateable with our friends Rick Glassman, Chris D'Elia, Brent Moran, Ron Funches. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, live audience. Have a great night. Thank you.
We're having it on Thursday.